Oh my God. I think Stephanie's got a big old pike right there. Look at that view that I wake up to in here. Wow. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm gonna get myself out of the sleeping bag here. Make a little something small to drink and eat, and maybe see if these fish are biting this morning. See how the morning bite is doing. Wow. Beautiful day out here. And apparently, according to the weather forecast, gonna turn into another storm. What are you gonna do? Big perch. What the heck? What the heck, man? I mean, a real good-sized perch, if that's what I was after, but I'm not. I wanted to try something new this morning and fish somewhere that I haven't really fished on this lake before, since I kept trolling that same place and not really coming up with much. So I came out to this pretty shallow, weedy bay that I heard was supposed to be pretty good for pike, but I've had no luck out here. I've been out here for about an hour. Right now, I'm throwing a MEP spinner, but I've been switching between a lot of different things. I've been pulling the husky jerk around through the weeds. I trolled over here with a flicker shad and a rapala, or a shad wrap rather. Nothing there except for the perch. This jointed minnow has caught me some pike, and even on this trip it caught me that one by the campsite, so I threw that around back here. Nothing. So then I thought, well, maybe I could find a shallow topwater pike, and threw out the whopper plopper. And it's just turning me up nothing out here. So I'm gonna give it a little while longer, maybe 20, 30 minutes, and if nothing happens, I'll troll my way back to camp, make some eggs and some, I don't know, maybe some breakfast sausage for breakfast. Breakfast sausage for breakfast. But, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, this just ain't producing for me back here today. John warned me that it might be tough finding the pike in the spring, but I wanted to get back out here to Lower Saranac real bad. I've missed this, and even when John and Logan told me they got out here with their family, I was just like, oh, I want to get out. and immediately was reminded of why I love this lake, regardless of the fishing, those views, that lean-to, just the experience of being here. The Adirondacks all around you, some of these mountains that surround me. It's magnificent. So I hope I don't sound like I'm disappointed or depressed over the fishing or anything like that. I just eager to find where they are. And hopefully I could do that by the time I go home. I mean, I'll be moving between other bodies of water than this one, so you never know. Maybe I'll find them on Middle Saranac. Maybe I'll find them on Upper Saranac. Either way, I know I'm having a great time. Slept wonderfully last night. Woke up to such a beautiful view out of that lean-to this morning. I couldn't believe it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong out here. I guess just maybe they're just not on this side of the lake right now. Let's see. I am looking forward to a nice breakfast, though. Look at this mess. I don't know how it happened while I was out there fishing. Oh, I'm gonna lose all that line. There's no getting that out. So I cut it off, and now I'm trying to decide if this is enough line to keep fishing with, or if I should replace it. I don't know if there's enough line on that spool there to replace it, so I guess I'm just going to tie them together to add the buffer I need. Good as new, I guess. Wow. I'm glad I bring this extra line along. I used to think it was dumb, but now I am relieved that I bring it. So I'm gonna get all these scraps of line here picked up, throw those out. I think that's a stick. I'm gonna get working on breakfast now. Wow, that's good. Look at that. That is going to be a good breakfast. Salt and pepper. If it's gonna rain and get a little chilly, might as well enjoy a little cup of hot chocolate here. I don't really drink coffee when I'm out here, but I do still enjoy having a warm drink some days, so it's either hot chocolate or green tea, something like that. I brought hot spice cider in the fall, you know, anything like that. Just about having something warm sometimes when, you know, the weather's like this. It's actually not so bad though right now. The rain's clearly letting up. I haven't heard thunder in quite a while, you know, knock on wood there. Oh! That's comedic timing, if I've ever seen it. Wow. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard a rumble in, I want to say, like an hour. And of course, there's one. Right as I'm talking into the camera. That's hilarious. No matter what, how it goes, even if I'm holed up in the lean-to here, you know, I'll have, oh yeah, wind's picking up now. And maybe we will see a little increase in this storm here. I don't know why I keep opening my mouth. Every time I go, oh, it's clearing up, it does this. I need to learn to just not comment on the weather. So, yeah, just gonna hang out here for a while, see where this goes. Yeah, we had a little bit of a momentary lull in the rain here, so I decided to break this tarp out, get it all set up so that I'd be able to sit under here with a stool later tonight and sit by the fire even if it was raining. So that'll be nice. I would love to get out there and fish right now, but I feel like I'd just be pressing my luck, and that every time I think the weather's lightening up, that it just picks back up on me. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make some casts from shore, and if it truly lightens up, which I'm not sure if it's gonna before dark, I'll definitely get out there in the canoe. But, you know, like I've said in this video many times before, I've still got a whole week ahead of me here. Some good weather in the forecast, you know. It won't be like this every day. So, might just have to hunker down and hold out and wait for something better. We'll see. Be getting close to dinner time soon. I'm not sure what I'm going to even make yet. I was thinking maybe chili. Felt like a bit of a chilly night. So, yeah, just hanging out in here. Got my book, sleeping bag and everything. It's cozy. There's no doubt about that. Well, with the weather how it is, looks like I'm probably going to start working on dinner here in a minute. So, I'm thinking actually hamburger helper instead of chili. I got the ground beef out to put in the chili, and then I was like, you know what? I've got this with me. So, obviously, we've already got the ground beef taken care of. Powdered milk instead of regular milk. Hot water is easy enough to come by. And then from there, it'll just be a pretty quick, easy meal to whip together. Looking forward to it. Should be good. This ground beef always rehydrates real well with the method I use, so this should be a pretty fantastic meal. Might have made a little too much. I thought that I was making half a box, and it kind of looks a lot more like a full box. But whatever. I'm hungry. I only had a wrap for lunch, so you know, I'll wolf it down for sure. The wind and the rain are certainly whipping now out there, but I've got a tarp over the fire. I'm warm and dry here in the lean-to. I've been reading a little bit, listening to some podcasts. Dinner really hit the spot. That hamburger helper was amazing. Perfect meal. I've fished a little bit from shore, continuing to try to catch a shallow topwater pike, but nothing but smallmouth bass, and they're not really in season here, so I just get them unhooked and back in the water as quick as I can. Don't even bother with the camera with them right now. And, yeah, just sort of winding down for the night. Once this builds down into coals, I'll have some s'mores, and not too long after that, I'll crawl into the sleeping bag, maybe somewhere in between, have another cup of hot chocolate. But, yeah, this night is slowly winding down. It's been a good day. I woke up to a beautiful morning out here, had some good meals, some decent weather earlier in the day, and hopefully this will blow by throughout the night and I'll have a little bit better weather to work with tomorrow. But either way, it's just great being in this lean-to. Sleeping in an open camp like this, it's amazing. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep this up for a while, drink a little whiskey, and just let the night carry on. Well, it's a windy morning, but it sure is a gorgeous one out there. Wow. I'm not even really out of the sleeping bag yet. I'm still having my morning cigarette. Sort of just warming up right now. I know there's probably no chance of me getting out there and fishing this morning with the wind blowing like that. My canoe, I sit up so high in it, and it sits so high out of the water that when the wind catches it, even fully loaded, it just swings it and carries it. It makes fishing in conditions like this tough. But I doubt it'll be like this all day. I'll get a chance to get out there at some point. I'm just not gonna hop right out of the sleeping bag and leap into the canoe like I've done every other morning. Relax here a bit. I'll get breakfast going in a bit, and I'm just gonna kind of soak in this gorgeous morning I've woken up to here. Man, this wind is really ripping this morning. It's white capping in the narrows there. I'm gonna get out on the rock point, show ya. I mean, it's nice and warm out here in the sun, but that'd be rough. That'd be rough to fish in. I bet you could get protected in a bay somewhere, but I mean, I feel like I'm about to be knocked off the rocks up here from the wind. If I was in my canoe, I'd be legitimately worried. So, looks like this morning might just be hanging out. Felt like I've been doing a lot of that on this trip, but what are you gonna do when that spring weather doesn't want to cooperate? It's either raining or blowing out here. I still got plenty of time. Good. That's real good. It's still pretty rough out there, but I think it's starting to calm down. It's not white capping like it was earlier. I might get a chance to fish out there today. I haven't even been in my canoe except for about 5 minutes ago. I hopped in because one of my lures got snagged while I was fishing from shore here. I've had no luck doing it today. It's been just very slow around camp. And yeah, it's probably about lunchtime now. For breakfast, I had just a real light berry granola with milk and strawberry breakfast there. Just something easy. And John and Logan are supposed to get here tonight, so I'm not sure if they're gonna stay here at the lean-to with me or at another site, but I'll have a fire going. I'll have everything ready if they come here. And yeah, that's been about all I've been doing this morning, is just sort of hanging around here, keeping an eye on the weather, just staying warm. I'm probably gonna start thinking about lunch right now. I don't know, maybe some chicken teriyaki rice or some what's that other one I have? Chili mac and cheese. I don't know. Both of them sound pretty good. So I'll start rooting through the barrel, figure out what I want, and just keep hoping that this wind dies down and that I can get out tonight. I'd hate to spend the whole day without being able to get in the canoe to fish, but, you know, I don't know, some days it's just like that, I guess. I decided to get out here and try it for a bit. It seems like it's calmed down enough that I'm not really worried about being in the canoe or spilling out of it or anything like that. So, might as well see how it goes, huh? I'll try the usual, trolling down through my spots, coming back up. I'll keep an eye out to see if I see any sign of John and Logan tonight. And I'm just glad I got to get out. I really wasn't sure if I'd be able to get out and fish today with how that weather was. So even if I'm only out here for a little while and it sends me back in, it just feels good to be in the canoe paddling. Another one of these dang perch. He's big. Not a pike though. Oh. The way he hit that and the way he was fighting, I thought it was. Wow, I got all excited. Jeez. Well, the wind let up, but it's getting dark. It's raining. I'm not having any luck out here. I think it's time to call it a night. I'm gonna get in, get a fire going soon, and try to text John and Logan, make sure they're doing okay. It's getting a little dark. Yeah, I see a tiny little light making its way across the lake there. I have to assume that that's John and Logan. It's bobbing up and down as if in a canoe. Oh, unless it's not them, and then I really got something to worry about. But yeah, it's raining, it's wet, it's windy. I'm gonna get ready here to help them because I'm sure that they got gear, and I'm gonna have to help them with it to get it, you know, make sure they don't get completely soaked. I've got shelter set up for them. I've got room for them here, you can see. These nice little lanterns all set up. Yeah, I know the camera's probably not picking up much right now, but that's a little better. Huh? Soon enough, this will probably be filled with their stuff as well here. I'll get a fire going. It'll be good. What's up, man?
Yes, what's going on?
They paddled all the way through the night, through the rain, made it all the way here to the lean-to. No. Got all their bags in here now, and we're gonna get stuff situated.
Get all organized up.
Alright, so I got the fire going here. They're getting all situated. Tarps down, sleeping pads laid out, bags laid out. And right now we're both just kind of digging into our whiskey supply.
Yes.
Hanging out. Soon gonna be warm and dry for everybody. And yeah, get into some fishing tomorrow and see how it goes. You know, it's kind of been turning on while I've been here, so maybe with the true pike slayers here now, we'll find some of these.
We're gonna hit hard tomorrow. The fishing fiend John is here.
Whew. A little cold and a little early, but we're all getting out there to do some fishing. Just gotta flip my canoe over here. Get everything ready. Wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. There's the moon. And there's the sun coming up. That's amazing. Well, not a pike. Whoops. But a fish, I guess. It just ripped my rod holder off. What the hell? Is this a bass? It's a big old largemouth. It's a big old largemouth. Oh, this is a huge smallmouth. I mean, that's a tank of a smallmouth, no doubt. But, not what I was after. I really got excited. I thought that was a big pike. Oh, man. What are you gonna do? This feels big. This might be a pike. Another big bass, man. I mean, it's a nice bass for sure, but not what I'm after. Oh man, I got so excited there. That felt like a pike. I'm back in camp here. I'm gonna start rooting around, open up barrels and food bags and stuff, and we're gonna start figuring out breakfast here. I'm gonna make myself some hot chocolate. I just need my hat for this unkempt, unruly hair. There we go. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful day out here. Good to get a look from the rock. Beautiful out here. Yeah, so we all caught some fish then.
We caught a bunch of fish.
Yeah. Best morning I've had out here for sure. Yeah, so this is our rig right now. There's a bell right there attached to the line. Go into this rod here. And out in about 10 feet of water out there, we have a live perch on the end of the line. Just waiting to see if we hear that bell start tinkling, which will mean something grabbed that perch. And that might mean a big fish.
We left the bail open on the reel too, so it can take line if it needs it.
Yeah. Nothing better than live bait, that's what they say.
I love when plan comes together.
I can't believe this is working.
On the homemade rig. He's swimming with it.
Yeah.
When should I set the hook? I think we're probably good now, eh?
I think so.
You ready?
Hang on.
You have to start it back up. Ready?
Yeah, hang on.
You on video?
Nope. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, we're gonna set the hook.
Do you want me to net him or you wanna?
Oh, I got it.
This is. Oh no no
Oh no!
Oh.
Dude, he bit it off.
It was way down in his belly. That was a huge fish. I had a 100-pound leader on it too.
Oh,
It
dude.
was way down in there.
Yeah, he bit that clean off.
Probably let him eat it too long.
You got to, man. You can't.
Yeah.
He bit clear through the braid.
Wow.
We've all been running around like madmen since that pike hit and took that perch from us, trying to catch a new one. And of course, now that we want one, no one can seem to find a perch. So we're all hanging around here, probably gonna start working on some breakfast and then get back out after the pike later, which will almost certainly mean that we'll catch some perch. So there we go, problem solved. Beautiful.
Scrambled cool with you, Jay? Or
Oh, absolutely,
over
man.
easy, or
No, scrambled's fine.
scrambled good? Ooh, actually, get a little more butter in there.
More? No, it's a sorry.
Yep.
There we go. We're all sitting down at the cluttered camp table now,
Mess.
making room anywhere we can.
You guys gonna sit at the picnic table, eh?
I had a fork. Oh, it's buried under there. Sweet. I'm gonna dig in. That's gonna be great. Well, that was an awesome breakfast there, and oh, as you can see, John and Logan are already out there fishing. I'm just getting my canoe ready to go out now. Looks like maybe John has something there. I don't know. Yeah, I'm ready to get out though. I'm fed. I'm hungry for some pike. All right, so trolling out there earlier didn't work, but I came down to the shore here, tossing out my big old husky jerk, and damn if this big old pike didn't grab it.
If we could untangle him from the net.
Yeah, he spun himself up in the net right here. John's trying to get him out while Logan grabbed my camera for me. I'll try to get a picture of him before he goes back. There we go, man. Wow, that is what this trip has been all about right here. Days and days of working through smaller pike, big bass, working the husky jerk from the shore and trolling. This is the payoff right here. Awesome. Let's get him back. Decided to make a few casts from shore and look at that tank. He ate the big old whopper plopper there. Not the big whopper plopper, the big husky jerk. He's bleeding a little bit, so I'm gonna get him back in the water real quick, but yeah, so with the wind blowing the way it is, we've all been fishing from shore a bit here. There's a big rock over there that you might be able to see just beyond the green canoe in the water. And that's where all the fishing action really has been. Trolling has produced nothing but out of season bass and perch and a couple small pike, but man, we've had some real luck off that rock there. I mean, we're targeting pike with the husky jerks and everything, but I mean, you can't scoff at the size of some of those smallmouth we've caught and released right over there. And yeah, that one pike I caught was magnificent. I was real doubtful when throwing that big husky jerk that I would even catch anything, but boom, 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 he thumped it, and I set the hook, man, and the fight was on. That was awesome. And yeah, as the wind calms down here tonight before dinner, we'll get out there and troll a little bit, cast around, and just see if this luck that we've had today can continue. Yeah, so just hop back in the canoe here. Gonna troll a little bit up and down in front of a few of our spots here, and see if we can keep some of the action we've had today rolling. The wind is almost completely stopped, which I'm sure means the bugs are gonna start swarming, John. But yeah, see if we can catch a few more of those big pike. I'm excited. Look at the size of this thing that I caught that pike on. Pretty huge. But I guess they say if you want to catch big fish, throw a big lure. And it turned out to be true today. Yeah, poor John over there just got a pike in the boat, went to go show it to his camera there, and it flopped out of his hands and into the water. Make sure you check out Logan and John's video. They're the ADK addicts on YouTube. I'll put a link down in the bottom in the description of my video here. We do a lot of adventures together. They do a lot of their own adventures. You know, basically, if you like my videos, you're going to love theirs. But I have a feeling at this point, if you're watching this video, you're well aware of who they are. So, yeah, check that link, though, if you haven't.
We got a nice hanger steak from Maisie's Meat Market. They hooked us up. Gonna season this thing up, slow cook it, and make some good tacos, or quesadillas, whatever we want. I went in for some skirt steak, but he said this is what they use.
It looks good, man.
It does.
Wow. Yeah, so we got like the whole fixin' station here. Cheese, sour cream, that's guac, I think, right?
Yeah.
Avocado.
And guacamole,
Oh
little
my
pre-made
God,
cups.
man. Tell me, how many people do you see eating like this in the woods? Just gotta roll it up, grill it. That's gonna be a good meal. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to dig in. Yeah, just winding down for the night now at this point. We're all fed. All drank a little bit of whiskey, hanging out by the fire here. Just sort of taking in this beautiful night out here. Wake up tomorrow and fish, regardless of the rain. Just throw on rain gear if we have to, and just, I don't know. Hope we can all get a few, huh?
Yes.
Awesome.